Hey, welcome back to another video. This is Sean right here. Back to Beamng.Drive. Today we're gonna look at the new update that just came out 0.2 alpha version. Added a few more things and completely revamped the industrial site map. It has been completely changed from what it was, and the port has been removed from the map selector and added on to industrial map. Starting off here, one of the brand new areas is Containerland, which is a really fun place to be. I actually really like this part of the map. This is probably one of my favorite parts that they added, because I'm not a fan of the port in the first place. I didn't like it. It was just too bland. Because the way they put it in, it was just the port and nothing else. There was no other objects or no other, like, it was just a port. Like, it's exactly what the title said it was, but it's all it was. And Beamng is more or less about exploration as well as the driving aspect. So I decided that I didn't want to drive to, like, go into the port and drive there because I thought it was stupid. But now, since the port's part of industrial area, I do want to drive here because it's a fun place. And we just hit a rock. And the Bishu crawler is really good for this environment since since it's such a off-roady vehicle, you can basically just shove it into trees and it'll be okay. There's not too much here that is insanely new. There's also a custom. Oh no, my suspension's been destroyed, but there's also a new sound for when you go over the containers. It just sounds like a metal clanking sound. I'll be quiet. You might be able to hear it. Alright, I'm not sure if if you were able to hear that, but if you were, then that was the sound. Just a faint clanking sound of metal. It's just cling, 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 cling. Alright. This is just a really fun off-road section. There's that huge tower up there that we're looking at right now, but then to our left, there is just a small, it's not a racetrack, but it's just a small, like, little track area. Off-road course. Yeah, something like that. With jumps that my car can't make because I was going too slow. Let's try that one again. There we go. There we go. We did the jump. But for now, that's basically all for this area. And the hopper will not really allow us to use. We're not really gonna use the hopper's not a good car to use for the next area. This is just a zoom out of the port area. It's really nice. Now we're gonna teleport onto this road in the sky on just a quick crash. But I don't want. Ooh, I know a really good car that we can use. We'll use an ETK I series because to be a nice car, because we'll use the I series track because that's just a hint on where we're going. Actually, I should have used rally because we're going to. And now we'll go rally later. Wait for it to load up. Actually, no, we will. Yeah, we're gonna head to the rally course for now. I don't know why I loaded the track one, but it's gonna wait for it to load here. It's gonna take a couple seconds because my computer's not the most high end and it's pretty laggy. not sure if you can see my mouse. It's the blue spinning circle. It's taking a little bit longer. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now we have our ETK track car. Oh, and here's the track. I just like threw myself in here. Yeah, the ETK is a good track car, the ETK I series. There's a bit of like grass in the road, I don't know why. Oh, I really like this banked turn, it's like NASCAR. Pretty big fan of NASCAR. Oh my gosh. I almost spun it. I was able to save it though, just barely. Oh, sorry I'm not talking too much, I'm just focusing. I don't know why, I always like to focus while I'm driving. I should be talking here because there is the update. One of the things they added, I'm gonna go off-road up here, but one of the things they added was, water physics, so things can, like, flow down the water, like props. And if it's a big enough stream, maybe even cars. But we might demonstrate that, we might not demonstrate that, it's not the hugest thing. They also added water splashes. Here's a crash for you guys, but, they also added water splashes, but that's not really that big. Yeah, it's basically all for the racing section. All there really is there's a little bit of some areas over here that are also on the map, but these areas are less interesting or boring. Alright. Head out of here. This is kind of boring. Serious. Kind of boring now. I think the next area is to our right, if I am not mistaken. I might be. I very well might be. Because now I want to go to the rally section, which has also been revamped. The rally section is... Oh, yeah, it's right here. Yeah, we're basically at it right now. This is more or less the rally section. Alright, I'm in the right spot. I do not want to use a... numerous reasons. Number one being it's hard to control a race car on dirt, so I'm gonna take an FCV, Charrier FCV. Definitely gonna take the Voss Rally. But I'm gonna take the gravel rally. Because the majority of this is a gravel track, and the parts that aren't gravel are basically gravel. So I'm just gonna turn around here. Why does it always start me in arcade shifting mode? I like realistic mode. I really like the way the Vivas sounds as I smash into that pole, but yeah, the Vivas is a really nice sounding car. I'm gonna go spawn myself over to the start of the rally. I've kind of lost it right now. Not been going the right way. Yeah, it's right over here. Well, that's not it. It's right up here. You can see the track. I'm gonna go spawn myself right up there, and we're gonna start rallying. This map is, I mean, it's not the smallest map. There's smaller maps, definitely, but it's not that big of a map. Why don't they just turn? Why can't? I don't know. Why does like a rally car made for racing have ESC? In my opinion, the Vivas and Tograk look really ugly, but this is coming from the guy who kind of likes the way the Edsel looks. The back end of the looks nice, but I just don't like the way the headlights look. Wait, this is an automatic? I haven't really been shifting, but I just realized this isn't, in fact, an automatic. That is kind of sad. Why would you... Again, this is like a racing car. Why would you make it an automatic? Go through the mud here. Yeah, they added mud physics as well. Feels like you're driving in mud. I mean, it's really always been like that, but they made it a bit more refined and they changed the way the mud looks, which is kind of cool, I guess. Where are we now? We're in the middle of a swamp. Hello, trees. Or more likely, actually, hello, plants, hello, the grass. Alright, now we're back on track. Whoa. And that's really all there is in the rally section, so I guess we'll move on. Over here is just some miscellaneous stuff. Some, like, housing. I get, well, it's more like abandoned housing. My tire's just deflated. Oh, hi. Next off, we're gonna look over at the, we're gonna look at the port, which is over there. I want to keep the Vivas. Actually, no, it is a manual. I had it in the wrong mode. It's gonna be to our right is the port, and this road's like the only road that's kind of upkept. Yeah, this the port was made for drifting, so I think I'm gonna get a drift car. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. But I think I'm gonna get a drift car at the port. So, what should I get? What should I get? I think. Oh, I know what to get. I know what to get. I'm going the wrong way. 200BX, and I just pressed the wrong button. Or you can just drive a base 200BX around here. That'll be fine. We could try to drift it. Nah, I want the drift version. The 200BX is one of my favorite vehicles in Beamng.Drive. It's just a nice driving car. Might not be the most controllable car. Might not be the fastest car either. It only has like an inline 4, but it's fun. I also like the interior looks. It's a really nice car. I downloaded a bunch of mods for this car because I really like it. I'll do drift. All right. Let's see if I know how to drift. I know what the answer is already. It is no. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, what a sick drift. That's not really a drift. Let's see right here. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I try. Yeah, I do not drift well in games. I don't know why I'm going back here. I do not know. I overdrive it. I oversteer too hard. Yeah, and I just end up spinning. I could have learned how to drift, but I just do donuts. 'Cause that's always fun. But yeah, it's the exact same thing as the port you know and love. It's literally down to the map. You can go down the hill here. Yep, it's the same thing. There's nothing different. Yep, it's literally the same thing. It's just the good old port map. Except it's not. It's been depreciated to a part of the map. Which I like that more. I like it more as part of a map. It really didn't feel like its own map. It was just kind of empty. And that's why I got the Port Remade version mod, because Port Remade version mod's a really good mod. It remakes the port. I'm gonna throw myself into the ocean. Throw some slow-mo on it. In we go. Speed things up a bit. And we come to rest at the bottom. Throw my car back up to about here, yes. Yeah, this is reminds me. Except you can exit this port. Doesn't need to be. Oh no, I just threw myself off the cliff there, but it's not, you're not left to just the port. And like, even if you were to get on that other island in the port map, there was nothing on it. It was just empty trees. It was just trees and grass. And they never really took notice to that map. They also redid these the containers. They used to all say Beamng.Drive, and they used to like be like red and gray. That was it. But now they're all different colors. See, like I said, I don't know how to drift, and I'm sorry if anyone came here to see really good drifts on the new port. But yeah, it fits in with. I was thinking like, why didn't they put it in industrial map? Like, cause industrial zone really is a map that's abandoned. Port is abandoned, so why didn't they just put together? And port was just a small map that was completely worthless. Like, No one really went on it, and Industrial Zone was just a map that needed love. It just wasn't updated in a very long time. It still had like the old dirt texture, which like they got rid of in like 2017, 2018. So it's been like 3 years since that dirt texture, and you only find it in like the modded maps that are really old, or you can find it in the menu map level from all that to go, but they didn't post as mob. Mob. They didn't post as mobs. Mob. I keep saying mob. They didn't post it as a mod. Someone else found the files for the map and posted it as a mod. But anyways, that's basically all the new things added to the port. The only really other major update, aside from the water physics update, which isn't that huge, all it does is add water that flows and you can throw things into it. It's just a quality of life change. The other thing they did is they added a 2000s version of the roamer, because the roamer is more of a 1990s one, as you can see in these ones, but down here you can do that. It says facelift, and it says 2000, 2006 compared to this one which says 1992, 1999. So the facelifted version is just a newer version with new backlights and new front lights and a new interior, which is kind of what they did to the D series, except it was the other way around. They made an old version, and that was like, the D series is like 1980s, but now the old version that I released in the update a couple updates ago was like 1970s, and I actually really like that D series. That was a really beautiful looking D series. But it's basically still a roamer, but it looks really, reminds me of, it looks so much like the SUVs of this time period. I can't fit through this, can I? It's just really, the interior even has like wood grain wheel. For the reed interior, they have like just so much detail. Of course, all the pedals work. But yeah, the updated roamer's fun. I mean, it's not that updated. It's just a couple new parts, but it is pretty cool. In my opinion, they need a new SUV type thing, more like a modern SUV. Like Tograk's more of a, you would think that maybe it's the Tograk, but the Tograk, in my opinion, is not an SUV. It's a crossover, and the Voss is like a hatchback. So I don't think that those count as SUVs. Or it's like a compact car. It's not really a hatchback, but actually kind of is a hatchback. But the other thing I want to show you guys before I end this video is maybe like a couple more of the roamer's configurations. There is also a really, in my opinion, really cool, there's also a drag version. I'm not sure when that was added, but I don't know. There's a street tune version, which is dumb, which is just the dumbest thing I think I've ever heard of. It's basically just a drift, like a drifting, it's like a race version of the roamer, just no drift. I can get it to drift if I wanted it to, but flooring it here, it's got power. It's got actually a lot of power. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it all the way back to where we started around. Just wanna get it on that. Yeah, I wanna get it on this road right here. I just wanna floor it. I'm in the grass a little bit there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh dear. Let's just take. No, that leads to something. Let's see if I can get to 100 miles an hour before that turn. I don't think we're gonna do it. Nope. This car is really fast. It's really ugly because why would anyone do this? This is like as a joke, which would be a dumb joke. This car is really, really ugly, and I just don't like it. I just don't like the way it looks. They also added a new police version, which I really don't care about that too much. It's just a new undercover police version with new lights. Same siren. It's the revamped version, it's the facelifted one. But that's really all to this update. I am super excited for Beamng.Drive to like more updates to come, more like features, you know. But yeah, I think that'll be all for this video. This has been Sean Rat, and thanks for watching. See ya.